This is a very heartfelt, a very sincere message to those who profess Hinduism, who follow Hinduism, who follow the Hindu religion, rituals, and rules. I'm a Muslim, and I want you to think about Islam. But before I do, and my message is for those Hindus around the world, before I do, I want to put things to the side, put a few things to the side. When I ever engage with you, when I ever get to speak to you, and perhaps this video will go to you via some other contacts on social media. If you're a Hindu, I want you to look at Islam from a very sincere and objective manner, at least once in your life, at least once. Is it possible, if you're a Hindu watching this video, is it possible that you can put aside those raw emotions, the hatred? If you could, and this is just a humble suggestion, if you to put aside the history, which includes the Mughals and the Delhi Sultanate and Aurangzeb, and whether or not the Muslims work with the British Raj or not, put aside all what happened in the last few centuries. Can you put aside Kashmir? Can you put aside LOC? Can you put aside Kargil? Can you put aside 1948 and the war in the 60s? I don't forget the date. I think it was 67 or 65, and the war in 71. And what happened with Bangladesh? And what's happening with Babri Masjid, Ayodhya, and the riots and the communal riots and 1947 and partition and Pakistan. Could you put all that aside, the history, the politics, and just engage and look at Islam from its foundations with an objective, sincere manner? Look at Islam. What does Islam say about this amazing, magnificent universe, this beautiful unit, this cosmos? What does the foundation of Islam say about it? Have a look. Have a look at the literature. It's available right now. Study objectively, sincerely. Look at what Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, his teachings. I'm telling you, his teachings are so profound, they can actually they can help your life. They can benefit your life. If you're someone who seeks knowledge from all kinds of people, read books or watches TED lectures or Googles everything for advice on life, work, study, personal development, psychology, mindset, then have a look what Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said about these things. Look at his life. Objectively, does he fit the profile of a psychological liar? Look at the Quran. Read the Quran in Hindi, in English language, and look at it with the hope, with the intention of gaining some answers, which all of us ask. So I'm asking you, if you're a Hindu, put aside all those aforementioned points I said. Put to the side and look at Islam in a sincere and objective manner once in your life. You will also see that after doing this, you will see, once you study this, and I'm really certain you will find a lot of answers about the purpose of life, of our existence. Yeah? If you can, on top of that, put aside what your parents have told you. As Muslims, we do not follow Islam just because our parents have told us. We follow Islam because it makes sense to us, and it gives us peace of heart, and it has profound answers about everything. Same with you. If you've been following Hinduism or Hindus just because your parents have told you, or because you've not thought about it, or because society is doing it, or because your city or village or your zilla or your county or your state, if that's doing it, then put that to the side and look at Islam objectively. Have a look at your existence. Think about existence. Why do I exist? What's the purpose of life? What makes sense? Common sense. And also look at Islam. When you study Islam, you'll see that we believe in one creator, and this creator has amazing attributes. His attributes such as al-wudud, the excessively loving, or the source of all love. Did you know that? Yes, the creator is the just, and he is the perfect in punishment, and he's the perfect in reward, and he is al-Qahar, meaning he justice and reward for all others. I'm making a really bad translation of that particular attribute, but the thing is, You study some of the attributes and you will be profound that this is the creator. We believe the creator, he loves us more than a mother loves their child. If you look at Islam, we have things like dhikr. Dhikr, loosely translated, remembrance of Allah. And dhikr can be done in many ways. We have mindfulness. We have just sitting, thinking about Allah. We are told to think about the verses of the Quran and to tadabbur, which is just reflection. So my point of saying these things and many others, and for example, there's scholars like Ibn Qayyim and Al-Ghazali and Hasan al-Basri and many other amazing scholars. Look at their quotes, study their quotes, look at their life and works. Ibn Qayyim's Dawa Shafi or Al-Dawa Al-Dawa, or Imam Ghazali's book, magnum opus, Ihya Ulumuddin, and the chapter of love, longing, and intimacy in Islam. Study these books. I'm telling you, you're going to be blown away. You're going to be really inspired. So Islam also has a deep spirituality and a deep discussion and a deep narrative on love. Love and spirituality is there in Islam. It's there to make you feel good. So just to summarize, if you could just for one day in your life, at least one day, you owe it to yourself as a human being, put aside all the history and all the enmity and all the hatred and rivalry and the politics, put that aside and just discuss and look at Islam from an objective manner. And then look at what Islam says about spirituality, and look at how Islam describes God and its attributes. I hope this video helps. I hope it's beneficial in your knowledge and research to find the truth. And as we say in Islam, best of du'as, best of prayers for you. Thanks for listening.